Just on taking out the recyclables and going to the garage to check on our print.
That's right. Looking forward to it.
It's a chilly start at 38 this morning, and we knew it was going to happen. They've put up a frost warning for tonight. We have one cool night in the 10-day, and it's tonight. The wind is going to stop, I guess. Last night it was 36 and windy. Tonight, I guess they're thinking it's going to be 36 and not windy. So, frost formation, not excellent. We've got a Cybertruck to go see today at a Tesla meetup, the usual spot in Cary, in the Supercharger shopping center, but not at the Supercharger over by the cinemas. So, that's from 1 to 4 today. Looking forward to it. And here's Mr. Man, enjoying his chicken. Hey, bud. That's it. You get that nice clean towel dirty.
Well, here's our print here. This is, wow, first of all, it's heavy. Boy, it made a dent in the, I was telling Marianne that, oh, we've been printing all these little things and they've not used very much filament, but well, this is solid. I'm serious. That's not lightweight. It's a tool holder. It holds the, I said it holds the, oh, maybe you're supposed to do this way. Oh, well, that is unfortunate. It actually looks a little small, to be truthful. I hopefully scaled it right. Well, at least the alcohol fits well. And then the, seriously, this hole was supposed to fit the, was supposed to fit that, but that does not working well. And these are for the little tools. So, you know, the little tools. I printed them all, but the extruder head tools. Oh, you can't see any of that. I'm sorry. So I printed all the tools. They had one print that would print them all, but these are the little ones that you need for the extruder head. These are for the pipe that runs the filament through. And this gets the clip, holds the clip for the cable, like a USB cable. Anyway, I'm at least the that fits. And oh, by the way, the other stuff is supposed to do this. So you can have multiple build plates, and it holds the build plates and the alcohol and stuff. Put it right here next to your machine. Yeah, there's the summary. It said it used 485.8 grams to print that. So I would definitely say, I forget how many, I think that's a 800 gram roll. I don't know. I'll have to look that up, but it definitely ate up the better part of the silver there.
Hey, buddy. Good morning. Good morning. Hi. How's my buddy? How's my buddy? Hi. Good boy. Yeah, you can see the flag on the other side of the bridge there, blue, flapping in the breeze this morning. Hi. Hi. How's my girl this morning? Whoops. You good? Good. Well, it's another video in the wraps. Gray is pretty content. Although she won't be happy I'm leaving, even though it's been a minute, 45 minutes, an hour, something like that. Yesterday's video had a lot of stuff in it. That's why it's called The Full Life. Somebody's getting Sunday morning breakfast.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
So we can go enjoy that Cybertruck.
That's right. I understand.
It's off to see a Cybertruck we go. I fussed at Dawn a little bit for us not having Ruby, but we both totally forgot yesterday that we need to clean the bugs off the front from the beach. So, yeah, we're in Jules. It's fine. She's ignoring our 5-mile-per-hour speed limit. She was up to 8 there for a minute.
Yeah. But that was probably reasonable. I mean, I would come through there 7 and 8's not too fast. Okay, she really wants to get over here on the side. There he is. There we go. Well, she's right on the edge today, and I guess
on the right, yeah.
Yeah, right on hugging the right. And you know, I used to complain. She seemed to love the hug the yellow line, the center line. Now she's like hugging that one. And I've gotten used to Ruby because I've been driving Ruby a lot lately. Ruby just goes right down the middle of the road.
She slowed up for the railroad track.
She did, and that's awesome.
And she also hit the pothole leaving the neighborhood. So any thought that she had learned about that pothole, that just blew that out of the water. That was just luck.
That was just, yeah, exactly. Fooled by randomness.
We're here. No Cybertruck yet, though. Here it is. First in-person view. Woo! Woo! Hey!
Whoa! They had trim in the park.
It sounds like a Tesla. Yeah. The backup noise is the same. Yep. Nothing like having to back up while you're being filmed. Dawn always loves that too.
How cool is that?
Oh, wow, right.
Wow, they opened the front by power and lowered the lift gate by power. Very cool.
That's what I mean right here.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, I didn't understand until a few videos ago that, I guess one of Sandy's videos, that the lights were down low. Someone was talking about the potential for snow. Hang on a second, Donnie. So.
Wow, that is sharp. That's what he's been talking about.
Yeah, the carrot slicer.
Yeah.
So I mean, they started delivering a little bit earlier, but I guess
It's not fair to inspect it during pollen season for cleanliness. Wow. Way cool. Well, I'm ready to drive off in it. Sorry, Joe.
now got rid of the front screen, and it saves me having to spend money.
Wow. Oh, this is a detail that I had not seen.
Oh, it even has that
But it says foundation there on the stainless steel. Dawn is in the passenger seat. Fall in love with it, please, Nani.
Yeah, listen to her.
Really, man.
They are. They are comfortable. It's very nice. I like it.
I touched the door and moved it, and it's like one of those really heavy building doors that I have to get Dawn to move for me.
Well, did you look at how thick the stainless steel is? That is like a
Serious
thickness.
Yeah, well, that's hard. I would say it was a little hard for me to one-hand the door. I had a really serious stuff with it.
Is this just regular?
So when's the last time you saw some Tesla people this excited about a vehicle? It's been a minute, but
Wow, that's really cool. Oh, it's
yeah, it's selfie time in the Cybertruck.
There's a windshield.
Oh, look, the little triangle like up between the visor and the center post. That's very Cybertruck-esque, I think.
Oh, yes. I like the rearview mirror.
Lots of sky, so that's good and nicely tinted.
Yeah, there. All right, let me get out.
The floor mats are awesome.
Yeah, we were just talking about
The
that.
screen, very nice. Wow, the steering wheel looks so tiny. It looks so tiny for a big truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, not just that it's not all the way round, but the thickness of the wheel and everything is very narrow in comparison to my Model X wheel.
Yeah. It is nice the screen's bigger too.
Yeah, the screen is nice, for sure. Little bar light here for the dome light, keeping in theme for Cybertruck. And there are a couple little lights here in the back. Ruby's Model X Center. Oh wow, there's 2 of them now. Holy moly, there's 2 of them.
No,
Yay!
that's not expected.
Okay.
Wow.
Holy crap!
So notice the vent covers under the seat for the air conditioning. You might remember in the Y, there's not a vent cover, it's just an opening. Not caused a problem, but they've closed them up now. Feedback. I guess here's a speaker in the door. I'm gonna say
Yeah, we got a regular Nemo.
the Alcantara is a little bit different feel to Ruby's Alcantara. Not quite as fluffy. The ride height is good. When I got into the back, it was just like getting in and out of Ruby. It wasn't like I had to step up or do anything. I don't know, everybody says this is really tall, and I mean it is, but that's me not on, right, I can't reach down into it, but if something was here, I would be able to.
Well, it's still high. The F-150's high to do that. So.
Yeah, but it's just standing here beside it. It's like at chin level. It's not that tall to me.
I'm down here on a curb.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you're right. I can't reach the bed, but I don't think I could reach the bed on any pickup truck, even if it was flat. I don't think I could. Back here, up on the curb, can I even reach the bed? Just barely, and I'm really having to lean.
What are you doing?
And I'm on the curb. I can't reach the bed over the side anyway. It doesn't matter how high it is. For me, it wouldn't matter. Not going to matter. So who has this one?
What's that?
The rear camera control.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah. Yeah.
You go, Zeb.
Thank you items for bringing
I know. You go. Oh, look at the little
cyber accessories.
Yeah. Wow. I like that. I definitely want that. Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
That does. I like that a ton. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes a truck right there.
For me, at my age with my knees, though, I really need a way to step up into it that doesn't require me having to climb.
That is extremely light.
Extremely light. It's not like the doors. I can actually move it.
One finger.
Oh my
It
goodness.
gets heavier if you.
Well, you're not kidding about the one finger. I mean, it's really... Huh, and it's powered. I guess you can power close it like you can power open it?
It's got a soft close on it.
Soft close on it, yeah.
But I was curious. A lot heavier.
Now this, you'll have more room once I hit the pedal. This thing holds in position, right? It's weird. It's not. I think it will, because this is way too far back for me.
Hi.
You're not recording me with this, are you?
Oh, of course.
Have you sat? You sat in one?
Not in the driver's seat
Oh,
yet.
you've got to. It's fabulous. I mean,
Hello. We left Ruby home today.
Oh, no.
She's got bugs from going to the beach.
Gotcha.
In the front. Don was like, oh God, we can't take Ruby today.
I brought the RainX to show support.
Well, thank you, yes. The size of the steering wheel, it's so
smaller.
tiny.
Yeah, compared to the
But you know, feeling it on my girl hand, it's okay.
Yeah.
But Don and I prefer Ruby's steering wheel over the Y steering wheel,
You have
the
the
original level leather circular wheel.
I have moved it.
You can do that from the back, huh? You can move the seat on the front passenger.
Apparently, I was pushed too far back. You needed more
I
room.
have to say that the S that used to have this space here
open, yeah.
for women with their purse. In Ruby, I never know where to put it. It's always in the passenger seat or over the console on the floor or something.
My S had that opening, but I bought the aftermarket thing.
Yeah, but I like that. You just put your purse down here. I find that to be really, really nice.
Really? Wow. And you're in a Cybertruck.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's a very nice.
Thank you for the experience. Right down to the Cybertruck water bottle.
It's not only that.
I did not get in the driver's seat of the other Cybertruck. I think this one's higher, and I did have to like slide down a couple inches getting out of it, and the bolster was a little hard on my butt, different than the back seat. I'll have to go sit in the other one. So I don't know whose wrap that is, but it's really pretty. And of course, here's the wrap, the Galaxy wrap that we've seen at other meetups before, our friend. There's a white X over here. Haven't seen Richie and Wendy in their black Model X yet. Maybe they'll still make it today though. Alright, I'm back at the first one and getting in the driver's seat over here. Yeah, I think this one is lower to the ground and therefore easier to get in and out of.
It's the suspension's on entry mode, it looks like.
Yeah, well, not just the seat position, but forward and front, but the drop to the ground. The one parked down the hill just a ways, I had to fall out a couple inches for my feet to touch. So I wanted to see if it was the same with this one. And the bolster, yeah, I guess basically it is, because here's me, and to get out, I'm down to the ground a couple inches. The back seat doesn't do that, but the bolster on the side of the seat also isn't as rough. So substantial, I guess it's not as quite as substantial. Can you hit the brake and it'll just close? I don't think so.
There you go.
Yeah, I won't like that. That part will not be appreciated. All right, so if I tap the brake, the door does not close. Let's see how hard it is to close. Well, I can reach it okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, closing it is takes a little bit of an effort. Not serious, but it takes a little bit. So it is clearly marked door open here, I guess.
As soon as I pull it, you'll hear it, like you pull back in.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so tell me how to get back out.
Oh, the button's at the front.
Yes, you got to press it, or push?
Yeah, press it and
Oh, it is a physical press.
It's like a Model Y.
Yeah, physical press. Okay, well, knowing that people press the wrong thing in the Y, I just wanted to be respectful until I was sure.
The mechanical emergency release.
Right, so but it's not, yeah. Well, it's labeled and it's not near the button, so you're not likely to pull the wrong thing.
It was funny, one guy said, what happens when you run out of energy? You can't get out of the car. You pull the handle.
You pull the real handle, yeah.
So, yours?
No, I wish. Yeah.
Still very much want one. I'm not dissuaded in any way. The brake closing the door would have been appreciated, but okay. We have out a tape measure. Maybe next round I can find a seat for a ride because he's given rides. I will if I can, but by the time I was like moving in that direction, it was full.
It could be faster than this.
Okay, we're gonna park Princess next to the Cybertruck so we can, I mean, seriously, in person, look how big the Lightning looks. I mean, you can't say the Cybertruck is huge because it's taller. It's taller. We're not talking, not a length thing, but free Mars.
Look at that. The motor, you can see the motor. I'd be afraid to hit a rock or something like that.
Why are there no? Oh, there they are. Okay. I was looking for the reverse lights. I see them now. They're in the middle, near the handle for the lift gate.
the gray one that doesn't have shimmer that was extended, and I'm like, no, it's a blue.
We had sat in this truck last year in a meetup.
Like I said, I'm taking the truck.
Here comes the Cybertruck. Some of us want to go in this time.
Well, Larry's coming up. Marianne needs to take a ride.
I am not as enthusiastic about it as my son is enthusiastic about it.
Yeah.
So he's,
Okay.
This is standard elevator operating procedure. Wait for people to get out before trying to get in.
Yeah.
Well, the center seat in the back is very comfortable.
That's good
My
to
back
know.
is happy. My tush is happy.
Well, you are the first person to sit in that seat.
Okay.
Oh, that's exciting.
It's an honor.
Well, I'm serious. I'm very comfortable. I would not hesitate to put an adult that's not, you know, a basketball player in the center seat.
Yeah, we got 3 across in the back.
And my knees are good. There's
3
6
granddaughters.
inches.
3 granddaughters are coming to Florida with us, and somebody's going to have to sit in that middle seat, so it's good to know.
I'm loving the quality of the, I guess that's the backup camera enabled
This is the
there.
rear view
Yep, I'm
camera.
loving the quality of that camera. I'm sure it's not showing up on my camera is good, but it's
Yeah, and it's,
like looking at it in person. It's such a good quality.
Oh, nice.
Quality. It's very
people
nice.
have complained about it, but I love
Really?
it.
Why?
They say, I don't know, because they're just not used to, I guess, a camera rather than a mirror.
Sure.
Part of that is because of the legislation in the States.
Well, I don't.
The thing about this that makes it so good is you don't have to look up to see what's going on behind you, because your eyes naturally, you know, taking in all of the instrumentation, and it's right there. So it's pretty magical.
Yeah, I feel like that makes more sense. It seems safer.
Yep.
And I'm looking at the screen, and again, I realize this is not showing up super good, but it looks just like you know, what you would expect from a Tesla screen. It has up trips.
Yeah, so I've actually got the controls open, but there's with the
Yeah.
navigation. All right.
This thing is so far.
Where have you been going? This is his 3rd trip with ferrying excited Tesla owners.
Yeah. I just go down 55 a little bit. Whoa, mister.
Yeah, she shouldn't have gone.
Yeah, you're not going to win that battle.
Well, no, we will win it, but we'd like to not win it.
No, I meant that.
Her.
The person
Yeah,
who cut us out, that was not the smartest.
No.
It's like,
You hit a
I have
what?
I have the right of way, but that 18-wheeler is coming.
Right, after feeling the substantial doors on this thing, yeah, I don't think anybody wants to be messing with it.
Or the angles.
It's pretty much a tape.
Let's face it, that
I really
Take a
drive
form-
very car-like.
formed steel
Yeah.
and hit stainless steel sheet.
Do you have any plans to wrap it, or are you going to embrace the stainless steel?
Oh, I love the stainless steel.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick with the stainless steel.
I don't blame you.
Just curious. I think I would too. We've never wrapped a vehicle. I doubt the Cybertruck would be the first one. I've seen a few that I thought looked excellent though, but
Yeah, they look terrific, don't they?
yeah.
I was going to say, the angular panel should make some of it easier.
Now is this, I know it's a foundation series, but how many motors?
2.
2, okay. Which is the one that Dawn and I would get, would be the dual motor.
Honestly, for a daily driver, a single motor would probably be fine too. But, you know, being a Tesla, it's nice to have that real power.
The motors do sound a little different.
They do, and one of the reasons is this is the quietest cabin of any Tesla I've ever driven in.
Yeah, I was going to say, it is really smooth.
Very
and
smooth.
nice.
Yep.
It's so smooth.
Amazingly smooth.
Yep.
Very, very comfortable.
I'm noticing the seat belts on the side are even triangular. You know, Ruby has the sliding seat belt levels as well, and
Very high quality material.
yeah, so the headliner is Alcantara, but you have sort of a carbon fibery looking dash, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's the finish is probably superior to most of the other Teslas. I've got a Model X.
Manually.
This thing's so superior to the X, it's just not true.
Really?
Yeah.
Which X do you have? What year?
I have last year's X.
Okay. Ruby has the Alcantara, the 17, and the carbon fiber, and things they don't put in, or not quite the same in the X anymore. I guess for me it feels really similar. It's a cross between the X and the Y, with the white dashboard like Jules has, but then the Alcantara headliner that Ruby has. Wow, it was a really comfortable ride.
It's gliding. It's not expected.
I gotta get Don in the car. I need him to continue to fall more in love with the Cybertruck.
Yeah, I am.
How far down on the list are you?
I looked up in the tracker and we're supposed to be 2,500, and we got an offer to get a foundation series, and Don's not ready. It's a most probably yes, but not yet.
Yeah, it's a lot of money, the foundation. They're really making a lot of money out of it, and you know, good for them.
Right, I think he has wait for engineering changes and wait for the price to come down. Because we've not done that before, so
Yeah,
we're gonna
the next batch is better.
Yeah, we're gonna try that this time. Our Y is number 20,000.
Wow.
So, I mean, like literally 20K.
Did you get it that early?
Yeah, August of 2020.
Nice.
Right after they came back from COVID, they started the ones they put in some engineering changes while they had to close. So ours has the heat pump cover and a few of the upgrades over the original ones, but not the suspension fix.
Yeah, you guys have done your first run kind of things.
Yeah. Well, I'm impressed with your truck, and thank you so much for coming today and letting us all enjoy it. So really appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you very much for the ride.
Yeah, some of us had not seen one in person yet. Well, Charlotte was just on the wrong side of town for when we were down there for Johnny's school, and also just to look at it but not get to sit in it was like, well, I was not quite ready for that, to do that. They're filming us the car. So, well, you're a Model X driver, so you've had the whole open up the wings and people, you know, look and stuff. But have you experienced people taking pictures and coming over to you in parking lots? And I guess maybe you haven't had it long enough to know yet, but...
Oh boy. Believe me, I've had it 2 days, I've had hundreds.
I believe it.
Jeez.
It will wear off, because I remember in 17 opening Ruby's wings and everyone in Walmart would like come in my direction. So.
Yesterday I parked here, went into Dickie's, came out. There must have been 25 people. And I can't tell you the number of people who whipped out their phones as they drive past. I'm not going to try and do it.
Yeah, let's not.
Well, I'm feeling nice ventilation here, sitting in the back, coming out of the console.
Yeah, I didn't.
That feels good.
You can adjust the back ventilation.
Well, I'm just saying, it feel, you know, back here I'm nice and cool, or I could be nice and warm. I'm thinking the vent is really good.
But you can get a venting from there by adjusting it on the monitor.
Sure.
A little video monitor.
Yeah. So what day did you pick it up? Did you have the very first one, or number 3, or?
No, it was number 2.
Number 2.
In Raleigh. I think that one there is number 1.
Okay.
Wow.
He picked it up earlier in the day. I was out of town.
Yep. Getting in line. Be smart.
Yeah.
Don's in it this time. He's up front. So, oh wow, it lowered a little bit there.
They put it in park and lowered it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Are you still doing rides?
He's taking his jacket off. He's just warm. I'd pile in.
Will, you riding with me?
What's the matter?
I want a Cybertruck. I want now.
Me too. Can we go home and make it happen? Are you teasing me or are you for real?
We'll talk about it, but no, I think I'm for real.
I want one, man. I know I want one. We do have a Rivian here now too. Oh, he's got a Riven, R-I-V-N, SC plate. The SC is for South Carolina, I think. Maybe where he went to school. I'll have to go check it out for sure. He was here a few minutes ago. I'm like, oh no, don't leave. I didn't get to film you yet. And they said he was coming right back, so he's back. So we don't have a Silverado, but we've got the 3 trucks. I think this is his 6th time coming back now. He's been a really good sport. So appreciative. These young men here are ready to go. Yeah, how could you say no to the kids, right?
So they're going to try to do the light show on the Cybertruck. There's some folks say it's not enabled yet, and some people say it is. So they're checking to find out for sure. Will it do the light show? If it is, they're going to do the light show.
Okay, well it sounds like a plan to me. They'll have to get people far.
Like it might be. They're closing it up.
Yeah.
Oh,
it went down.
The windows just closed. That's a good sign.
I mean, they opened. Yeah, they opened to start the show typically, but.
Have to get away. Oh, it doesn't have all the ultrasonic.
Well, I don't know how fussy the Cybertruck will be, but sensor-wise, one would think. But I don't know. Starting with it buttoned up and people not on top of it is probably a good idea. Yeah.
You're talking to an expert about giving light shows.
Yeah. The X is fickle.
It's got all those ultrasonic sensors that see that movement. I'm sure the cameras see the movement too. So Ruby still has the old light show. Yeah, the full-blown wing flapping doors, everything, trunk, everything.
We'll call it the original light show. She still has the original, the classic, the classic.
Because it was the classic.
Yeah.
It was the one when it first came out. Everyone was like, oh,
Yeah.
You got your your YouTube camera?
Yes, my vlogging camera. Yes.
How old that thing is?
Well, it's 3 or 4 years. Yeah, I need a new vlogging camera, no doubt. This one's.
All right.
Oh, I heard it. That's a good sign.
Yeah.
It's the arrival.
There it goes.
There it goes.
Nope. Elon, that's a little
Hey,
slow.
it's going. Shh.
Trying to get the windows to go up?
Light show. There it goes.
Does the lightning do that? Oh, there we go.
Window dance.
the windows are dancing. There's a tonneau cover.
There's a tonneau cover, yeah.
I doubt it.
I see the little lights blinking at the back, the little red light back there.
Oh, I do see the red lights blinking.
Yeah. It's doing something back there with the lights at least.
Wow, those windows are boogieing.
Your car does that. The Y.
But did it go up? I don't think it go up down that fast.
They do.
Oh. Shows you what I know.
I don't know, man. You always get about that or something like that.
We should have had the two of them do the light show together.
Woo! There's Don in the Y as a passenger, while one of the other owners wanted to go for a 12.3. Check it out. So.
All right, the car is going to try to do a U-turn here. We're out for one of the folks. I'm sorry, Whitaker. He wanted to drive. He has a version 11, but he doesn't have 12.3 yet, and he wanted to drive 12.3. So,
oh my goodness! All right,
here it is.
Go.
It is. Do it all by herself.
All by herself.
This is all by herself. No hands.
Now I'm gonna step on the accelerator a little bit.
Wow, there she went.
Gonna end the trip here. Do you want to go back, or you want to?
Yeah, whatever you want to do. We're good.
I'll punch in the neighborhood over here.
Yeah. All right. Give it a little bit more feel.
Ooh, this is interesting.
Oh yeah, what is this? We'll have to figure out what that does.
So it's going a little over. That's interesting.
Yes, we've got it set to max. A lot of people they don't like it, but so far the max thing has worked for us.
55. I mean, this feels safe.
Yeah, I agree. Well, what's really good is neighborhood street of ours is 35, and she doesn't see this when she first turns out on the road. It's 35, but her default used to be 25, so she would do 25 for like a half a mile till the 35, and then she would see the sign and speed up. Well, now with max, as soon as she turns onto that road, she speeds up to 35, and she doesn't know, and the speed says 25, but because max is set, she's doing 35, and then she sees the sign and she speeds up even more.
Wow. So we need to get over.
Yeah, well, this I don't think has changed. She still goes right to the edge. She doesn't get over early, even though the lane's fading out. I had noticed that.
So we're taking a right.
In 0.1 miles. Yeah, here it is.
I mean, that's pretty smooth. That's a lot smoother than 12 would have been, I think.
Yeah. Oh,
very comfortable.
Yeah.
You gotta take a left here. Oh, there's an unprotected left, it looks like.
Yeah, well, she's got the turn signal, and there's no painted line here, so she didn't do. I mean, that's pretty good. That was okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
But I think this play is going to be unprotected left up here.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, when we get down here, we can put I've got in my favorites.
Oh, the return.
Yeah, the return thing. It's in my favorites. Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm in Kyle's profile though.
It's probably my stuff. Well, maybe. Well, we can sit here for. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Okay. No cars. We should be good.
Yeah.
It needs to. Oh, it is perfect.
Yeah. There it goes. See?
Very smooth.
Yeah. And what I like is the acceleration. When she makes the turn, she.
And this is a performance, right?
This is performance. That's right.
It does have a lot to work with when it comes to acceleration. Yeah. I think the only downside was that U-turn, it needed to punch it a little bit more.
Right.
I think. But at least it did it.
Yeah.
Because 11 would be like unable to complete.
Yep.
I like how the line goes away when you're.
Right.
It used to.
Yeah, that used to show you the path, predicted path, or what she was looking at.
Okay, we got an arrow.
Yeah. She's doing no problem. Like I said, she sees that car and man, she zoomed right up to it.
I mean, it's comfortable.
Yeah. I say it's much more natural, human-like.
I wonder if it will try to go to the pin or if it will go past it.
I think it'll try to go to the pin, but I don't know why it's wanting to show that blue line like that.
I hope it goes to the pin. That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
The nags don't seem to be too bad.
No, they're not. But she will. You take your hands off the wheel, or she thinks you look at the screen too long. She nags you. She doesn't wait too long. But as long as you're paying attention, she doesn't give you a lot of false nags, which is the annoying thing she used to do.
Here, I'm gonna. Okay, it's not gonna. I don't want it. Here, I'm gonna take over. I don't want the wire. It got close to some metal in the road.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to ruin your tires.
Yeah, thank you for that. I actually didn't see it, so you did good.
Drove close to metal wire. There you go. Maybe they can use that.
Yeah, well,
wanted to. I meant to do the pothole earlier.
See this
she
thing
took
right
out.
here?
Ah.
It was like a.
Yeah, I've noticed she's kind of like. Today, I know where a pothole is, and she was hugging the right side, and I said, well, if she stays hugged to the right side, she's gonna totally miss the pothole with no danger whatsoever. But about right as she approached the pothole, she decided that, oh, I'll get in towards the center of the lane, and she barely clipped the pothole. She didn't actually drop into the pothole, but you know, the tire
Like it rubbed it.
Rubbed
basically.
it. That's right. Exactly.
I think 11 would have just gone straight.
Oh
for
yeah,
it.
yeah.
11 been like, let's have fun. Okay.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying, is that it's like she purposely like took a beeline. Actually, she was going to miss it. So, oh no, I'm going to miss the pothole. We can't miss the pothole. And it went over there and hit the pothole, or clipped it. A lot of Teslas here.
Oh yeah. Come on, go this way. There's a Cybertruck.
That was a pretty good trip.
That was a very good trip.
Yep. Yeah.
There you go. It's missing that. Whatever that was.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to learn when it finally decides not to do.
So it needs to get out quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, she got the blinker on. She did it. I mean, that was cool. That was like totally legal.
Yeah, it didn't. 11 would have been like, yeah, let's just.
Yeah, meander over here. Yeah.
Or it would have jerked the wheel.
Yeah.
I was surprised how well it did in the parking lot. We'll see if it can get to the. Actually, let's see. I'm going to set the pin because we were right about here. Let's see. Oh, I don't want to do that. Just see if it can go to the original pin.
Let's see what it's going to do.
It should take it right here. See, it's being a lot more. Oh, it's saying complete.
Yeah.
It might turn. Oh, it's turning.
Okay, well, that's the right answer. Wow, she did.
Does it find parking spots?
I don't know, not yet. I don't think.
All right, we're taking her right.
We'll see what she'll find a parking place.
I'll be ready to take over.
Yeah.
Oh.
She doesn't. She doesn't know. Oh my goodness, she ain't gonna park, is she?
Yeah, I got my foot on the brake. Yeah, I turned it off. I mean, that was okay.
That wasn't really.
I'll drive over.
Yeah, that's probably you'll have to. That wasn't really a park. She just kind of like, oh, I think the road goes over this way, or at least I hope it does. Way cool. Wow, she did good.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, there's Aria pulled out. I'll just pull.
Oh yeah,
You
sure.
can just pull in right
Yeah,
here?
that'll be fine. Sure, why not? That'll be great.
And they're back. It's a pretty good ride, 10 or 15 minutes. The meetup started at 1, it's going on 4, and we're headed to the house. Typical for us, we get there early and we leave late.
Yeah.
Tell Don let's get off at Viridia today and see what it's like over here. We've come this way one time before. This is the exit before our exit on the turnpike, and it basically goes through an industrial park. And there was a lot of construction and I was nonplussed, but sometimes when Holly Spring is really backed up at rush hour, it's good to have options.
All right, so I clicked the thing because she knows how to get through here. I have no idea to go right or left.
Right.
So she's now back driving.
Yeah.
I drove down the ramp until I saw her calculate the route home.
Yeah, well, surely things are a little better than the last time I came this way. And I don't exactly remember where we end up coming out of it. Look at the debris in the road, though. It's like, that scares me about tires.
We're still good. We're still.
It's a lot of.
Like you said, it's an industrial park.
Right. There's been a lot of construction over here. This is looking finished / new / better.
Yep.
Wow, serious amounts of stuff going in. And a big housing development over here.
She wants to make a left turn here, and she didn't get over.
Old Holly Springs Apex. Wow. Okay. There's Sharon Harris.
Yep.
Up there on the right.
Yep, I saw it. I was more...
Well, that was weird with that extra lane there. I mean, yeah, not typical road, but she didn't handle it right.
Yeah, but that was an example of her looking and not... The map didn't have any of that detail on it. So she was sort of just driving and expecting it to be a left turn lane, and yet the left turn lane started way earlier.
Firearms Education and Training Center. Yeah, so this is Old Holly Springs Apex Road is what this is. And she is going to turn left onto New Hill here in a bit. There's a lie.
You see them everywhere, those Teslas.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that this is really probably not normally faster, but it just depends on where we come out on 55. And it's, you know, it's Sunday afternoon. We had time to explore it today.
It's a beautiful day.
Yeah. Well, that's funny. So she says now we're turning onto Old Holly Springs Apex Road. I thought that was what we were on, though.
Like I said, I'm expecting her to know where we are. I don't know.
Right.
I think we're behind the target.
That would seem likely. And here's another Tesla.
Oh, it has a front tag?
It does, but it... Yeah.
It was the North Carolina tag.
That was weird.
Yeah,
North Carolina doesn't have front tags.
Well, they bought a tag
that looks like a North Carolina tag.
Yeah, I know where
yeah, so now we're coming out just south of the target.
Yeah, this is the original New Hill Road. This is the road I was actually on. I was not on that. Well, I don't know what road, but I went. There is a road that goes from New Hill all the way over here. I think it's this road right here, the New Hill Road.
So, how much of Highway 55 would you say we bypass coming this way?
2 miles.
2 miles?
2.5 maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I could see at the absolute worst part of rush hour maybe coming that way.
Right, depending on how tricky it is to make those left turns.
Well, let me say it differently. I know every once in a while the car tells us to get off at Viridia, and I've said no because it was a disaster back there, but it seems to me now that the construction's under control, so
yeah,
cleaned up. That road work there is finished. There's another red 3 across the intersection. So at the very end, I didn't film it, but a gentleman drove up in a Nissan area and stopped to look at the Cybertruck. He didn't want to sit in it because he said he'd be too tempted. I liked it.
Trust me, that's a valid concern.
There was a red Y came around the corner there. Well, I'm going to pick up where I left off. It's 4:45. I've had enough outside for today. We drove through South Park but didn't get out and walk. We'll get back on it tomorrow. It's going on 7 o'clock and I'm going to stop for the night. Did a little more topping out, but mostly today was finishing up this tower and building the spot where you turn it. And I had trouble here. It took me 15 minutes to figure out what I had done wrong. I guess it doesn't actually turn, but there's 2 types of round discs, and one is a teeth clicky turn and one is a smooth turn. It needed the clicky one, and that one was 1 flat Lego taller than the free spinning. And anyway, this black piece wouldn't go on the side, and I took it apart and put it back together, and I scanned all the parts and I put it back together, and I did that, you know, 6 or 7 times over the course of 15 minutes and finally figured out what was wrong. Fun stuff. But anyway, it's coming along nicely and the gearing is all working correctly in there, so Well, we're hoping we did this for nothing.
Yeah.
That would be good, right?
Yeah,
but we've done what we can do with everything. Yeah.
Right. We're gonna do one more hydrangea for sweet pea, and then that's we're basically out
Yeah,
of
it blooms whether it gets burnt or not, but it's ugly when the leaves are all burnt.
Right. Well, when I came out, it literally just stopped moving the bed down. So there's her robot, and it's completed. And it used 43 grams of filament. Took an hour and 54 minutes, but look at that arm. The slicer said that we needed support, and the instructions, the person said you don't need support. So it's those things like that arm hanging out into midair like that that cause needed support. So this looks like it printed perfectly. So I'm gonna take the red out and put orange in, and she's gonna print her next thing. Well, that's a little impressive. The feet dangle. The feet are moved. It printed like a ball joint, and it was tight. And just the second I picked it up, the whatever fine little twine or whatever held it broke. I have, it's very amazing. I'm impressed.